who has an ice attack. Or a beam. No flight, obviously. Pretty cool with his suit, though. Mr. Mxyzptlk, the magical character from the Superman universe, voiced by Gilbert Gottfried, whose voice can be sometimes annoying. For those that don't know who Gilbert Gottfried is, if you know who Iago the Parrot is from the Aladdin films, that's the guy who voiced Iago, Gilbert Gottfried. Or if you've recently watched A Million Ways to Die in the West, he played Abraham Lincoln in a short cutscene. He flies. He's actually got a pretty cool flying animation, like leaning on his chin, just flying around like whatever. He fires magical bolts out of his hands quite slowly, or he has a beam attack. Pretty cool. Music Meister, again, no idea who this character is, but he fires musical bolts out of his pole, or a continued beam of music out of his mouth. No flight capability. Nightwing. It's what Robin became when he was sick of being Batman's bitch. Kung Fu abilities. No secondary. Standard badass character. Orange Construct Worker. Again, one of the standard Lantern enemy types you'll discover on the hub worlds. Nothing to write home about. They just punch and kick. No flight capability, no secondary, just standard fodder. Orion. It's a cool character. He can fly on his thing. Fire, rapid fire. I think a beam as well. Yeah, 2 beams. Joining into one. Cool character. Parasite. It's pretty funny running animation. Standard big kit. Pound the ground. Clap or something. No, he doesn't do anything if you press circle. But yeah, he fires beams quite slowly. And that's about it for Parasite. The Penguin, a few variations. Standard Penguin from the comics right now. Fires bolts out of his umbrella. The plants... Oh, come on. Plants... If you hold circle, he plants penguins that explode on contact. There we go, or they have a timer. And then we've also got Penguin 1966. Pretty much the same, but white gloves, purple hat. Bit more campy. I think that's it. Just the two, yeah. Platinum. Not sure who she is, but she kind of... It's like Plastic Man, but in woman form. Unlike Plastic Man, she doesn't have the ability of flight. Poison Ivy. Whips and chains, like Catwoman 2.0 really, but with a vine. That's it for her. Polka Dot Man. No idea, but he throws dots. Runs like Rachel from Friends. And flies around on the blue polka dot. What's to say? The Question. Again, a guy I'm not familiar with. Looks like the Shadow to me. But he punches, he kicks, he has bat sense, and a double jump. Reach Warrior. Again, standard warrior type that you'll encounter in the campaign. Just the one-shot deal with regard to attacks. Red Hood, guns, and double jump. Red Lantern Warrior, again standard enemy type you'll encounter. These have the power of flight as well as bolts and beams. You'll find that the the standard Lantern characters will become more powerful the more you get on. Some will just start off as punching, kicking, and then you'll get bolts, and then you'll get beamers and flight. Red Tornado fires red tornadoes out of his hand, or a beam, and the power of flight, which kicks into a nice little red tornado. It's pretty cool they've kept that in. And he also has bat sense. Reverse Flash, just another Flash character really. Power to run real fast, punch like there's no tomorrow, and a tornado attack if you hold circle. The Riddler uses his pole, just kicks ass. He has spider sense, bat sense, sorry. Sorry, let's just go back and a double jump ability. The Riddler 1966, exactly the same abilities, just a different look. Robin 1966. All the same abilities as today's Robin, as you can see there, but without the changing suit. Again, abilities will kick in when you're next to a switch modifier. Double jump. You can aim and throw things, providing you can target, which you can't, but he'd throw a batarang. Robin in his Lex Luthor disguise, so again, just punching and kicking because you're in disguise as Robin. Nothing to write home about. Part of the story, you'll find out about it. Saint Walker, again, a Lantern character, so guess what's coming? Bolts, beams, flight. Shazam, another cool character actually. He's kind of a Superman 2.0 to me, but just not invulnerable. He can fly, he fires bolts of lightning out of his hands, or continued beam. He also has the power to transform back into Billy Batson. If you hold triangle, he'll change into Billy Batson, who as Billy has the power to punch, kick. I think he can ground stomp, yep. And that's about it, but he can Shazam! Back into Shazam, which is pretty cool. So I like that. Sinestro of the Lantern Corps, again a Lantern character. So we're looking at bolts, beams, and the power of flight. A Sinestro Corps warrior, again a standard warrior type that we encountered during the Lantern missions. Just the bolts here, no beam, and the power of flight. Stargirl, pretty cool. She can batter with her pole axe, also fire bolts, or a continued stream, and the power of flight. Just reminds me of being a woman Captain America. Star Sapphire, another Lantern character, so I won't even say it. Moving on, we have Superboy, a carbon copy of the Superman character, albeit with a different attack strategy when you're matching square. He kind of throws in, but yeah, you've also got the ability to freeze, or you can use your heat vision, and the power of flight. The only difference being when you fly around a Superboy, you don't hear the Superman theme. Two versions of Supergirl. We've got classic Supergirl, which she's in the flowy skirt, no lipstick, she looks respectable, and you know, she has all the abilities that come with Superman, which is the frosty breath, the heat vision, and the flight. And then you have version 52 of Supergirl, which is today's, where she's a little bit more slutty. She's got lipstick on, those hips don't lie, and she's kind of got the new boots going for her. But again, the same abilities as standard Superman and Supergirl, which is flight, that cold frosty breath, and the ability to burn toast. Down to the last lot now, we have the solar suit version of Superman. Again, just like Superman, flight abilities, which does play the Superman anthem when you fly around. I've got the music turned up at the moment. Frosty breath, and the ability to singe your underwear. It's a pretty cool suit. Swamp Thing, two versions of Swamp Thing. The old version of Swamp Thing, which is the one that you'll encounter in the game. He's pretty much a standard big kick character. Punches, kicks, stomps. No secondary ability when you press circle. Or you've got the new version of today, where he looks a little bit different, just with the same abilities. Moving on to Thundera. Nothing to write home about, just punches, kicks, double jumps, no secondary. Tim Drake, so Robin, but in human form.
Sorry, just a concerned citizen doing his
Nothing to worry about there, just punches, kicks and jumps. Toyman, who fires his big gun, or a constant beam. No flight, but he does double jump. Trickster, just punches, kicks, double jump. Again, box standard. Ultra Humanite, who could be just Killer Krog or Beast Boy in ape form. Again, pounds the ground or thunderclap. That's about it, really. You'll find that most of the characters fit a theme. Vibe, someone I'm not familiar with, but he fires sonic beams out of his hands, or a continued beam. No power of flight, but he does double jump pretty high. Wonder Girl, I guess Wonder Woman, so she comes with all those abilities. She can fly, albeit without the theme. She punches and kicks like there's no tomorrow, and if you press circle she kind of shines her bracelet, and that's capable of reflecting beams back, which come in handy at various points in the level. And once again, those hips don't lie. Wonder Woman in her cheetah disguise, so you've got all the abilities of Wonder Woman, which is ass kicking, bracelet abilities and flights. You just look like Cheetah. Onto the final lot now. Zamron Warrior, standard Amazon Warrior type that you'll encounter in the Wonder Woman missions. Zatanna, the magic fairy kind of character from the Superman series, fires bolts out of her magic wand or a beam. Power of flight. And last but not least, the Fierce Flame, which I guess she's from the Flash series, because she has all the powers of the Flash. You can use that twisting tornado attack. Yeah. Now, the next two slots, they're occupied by the custom characters, the ones that you make yourself. So we'll leave them. And then the last slot are DLC characters, but I'll just quit this video and start another one and then link it together.